Hey,
Back of the hiatus, man. How you doing? Good to see you.
dude, I feel like it's been a while.
It's been a long while, man. It's been a crazy end to a year.
Absolutely.
How you been, man? Well, first of all, Happy New Year. It's crazy. I feel like the New Year just like started, but it feels like a long time ago already.
Yeah, it's almost no, it's like what?
Third week,
No, not even.
maybe
No,
the
not
second week.
the 17th. It's like 2.5 weeks.
Yeah. How you been? How was your New Year's, man?
When I was in Vegas. Yeah, I was in Vegas. A couple of my friends came out and we just hung out.
Would you go to a party?
Yeah,
Just
yeah, we
breaking
went
up.
to a party, yeah.
So, did you make any New Year resolutions? And did you break them already or what?
um, no, I didn't make any New Year resolutions. I did not.
I never really do that.
Yeah, no, neither do.
So did you set your goals for this year though? Did you set up like I don't know? I'm sure you have some, right?
The goal is always just to do better and better, just better yourself in general, better your body, better your income, better your lifestyle, better your everything, just be a better person in general.
No, absolutely. I agree with you. Did you how are you feeling by the way? Did you recover from that? Is the recovery still like, in progress? How you feeling?
You mean with my nerve damage?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely getting better, just really slow. I'd say it's about like 65 to 70% better.
That's good, man. That's good. Have you
Yeah.
heard from there was a news break about Tony Hughes was a couple of days ago. I got worried, man. They said he might have been a heart attack. It was a chest congestion from the flu that he had. Have you heard about that?
No, I mean, I've heard about it, but I haven't talked to him about it. I should probably hit him up and see how he is, though, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. I hit him up actually the day that I heard about it. He said he's fine. He recovered. I don't know. I didn't get an understanding if it was a heart attack or not, but it was just like he had basically like chest pains, and he was going through a lot with that. But he said he's feeling much better now. So I hope he's good.
Yeah, well, he was on live the other day and he looked great, so I think everything's fine.
Yeah, yeah. We have a show coming out soon. It's a debate show. He's on the first episode. It's coming out, I think, at some point this month. It's him and Dr. Akana debating various topics. So in bodybuilding, basically.
Oh, nice. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, and we just launched actually two new podcasts. I'm actually excited about it. So like we're definitely setting up a lot of goals for this year. Generation I. We just launched a podcast with Johnny O. Jackson, a pro bodybuilder and powerlifter, and also we launched a podcast with. Are you familiar with Jerry Branham?
And maybe if I saw a picture.
He's not a doctor, but he's a very respected, researcher. And
Okay.
he's like when he does a research about different topics in science, bodybuilding, fitness, it's like he does the most in-depth research and he gives you like a lot of the facts. And you kind of like, you got to make your own opinion, obviously, right? But he gives you like a lot of the facts. And he does very, extensive research on different topics. I'm very excited about that one.
Nice. You'll have to check that out.
Craig, what's going on with this whole? Like, I want to get your opinion. I don't know if you got into all this metaverse, NFTs, the whole cryptocurrency, ups and downs and everything. Are you into that at all?
I am not actually. No, I have never like really got into it. I've thought about it, but I haven't pulled the trigger yet.
You didn't get any NFTs yet?
No.
I heard some crazy stuff. I heard people already started buying land, like a digital land in the metaverse.
Oh, wow. No, I haven't
And
heard about that.
and they're flipping it too. Like they're buying land right now for like a couple thousand, and then they're flipping it immediately. Like a week later, they can flip it for 4,000. It's just crazy. I don't even know how that works. To be honest with
That's sick.
you, are you interested in metaverse at all? Are you interested in putting those goggles on and like exploring?
No, I'm just interested in trying to get natty huge.
Well, I saw this. I saw that was a one thing I saw. I think Oculus, the company that makes the goggles, actually, they made an announcement that they're gonna start creating these sports packages. So you put the goggles on at home, and you feels like you right there in a sports game, for example, like you're watching, a
That's
basketball
cool.
game or whatever. Like, and you feel like you're sitting like right on the court. You know what I mean?
That is cool.
That is actually a cool thing. I thought.
Absolutely. Yeah, that could be like the future right there.
Yeah, for sure. And then like, I don't know if you can do the same thing about the gym.
It can hurt a lot of the sales probably though too for like the games.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know if that. I don't know how they're gonna do it for fitness. Like, obviously, workout is you still need to work out. You can't just put the goggles on and feel like you're working out. You know what I mean? Like, you
You
gotta.
need the iron in your hand, that's for sure.
That's what I'm saying. You need that. I guess maybe I think maybe the company Tonal will do something like that. Like Tonal will probably like build in the goggles so it feels like you're in the actual gym. Maybe I don't know, but I don't see a point of that really.
No.
I talked to a few people and some say the metaverse is like it's gonna be like a very it's gonna basically take over very quickly. You know what I mean? Like they're giving a couple of years, and some people say it's just the beginning. It's only gonna be like another 15 years till people are actually using it.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
So what else been going on with you, man? What's on the agenda for the week?
Well, today's a great day. Um, gonna be signing a contract for a energy drink company. I'll reveal that later on, so that's gonna be cool. I'm excited about that. Maybe I'll be going to the Arnold, but yeah, it's like a legit, sponsorship, like legit. So that's kind of cool. Um, Shout out to Foodie Fit, locally for hooking that up, and sending me their way. And also, I'm getting a new car today, so that's pretty freaking great. So I'm excited about.
Escalate, nice.
Yeah, the 2022.
Congrats, man.
I've been waiting like 7 months for it, man, to build it.
Oh, you custom ordered it, right?
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. That's a great day, man.
Yeah, so today's a great day. And then and then I'm gonna go crush arms later, some natty arms. I'm still TRT, man, and I'm feeling good, man. Weight is still around 325 to 330, and barely on anything. And it's crazy how my body wants to stay so big with so little. Like I'm mind blown, but I'm happy. Like because I don't want to be small. So
That's
you
good.
know,
That's a good thing.
yeah. So I'm gonna keep on going for a little bit and just see where it goes.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see when I pull the trigger again to get huge.
It's interesting. Like a lot of the bodybuilders when they retire, right? They like in social media, people post pictures of them, right? When they look downsized,
Yeah.
and obviously, like I mean, like why would you want to not downsize? You kind of have. I mean, you have to do that. You're not competing anymore, right? You have to. What's the point of staying?
Well, I just love being massive. That's like my. I just feel good. I don't need to compete or as long as I'm not like killing my body and I'm doing it somewhat healthy or sorry, healthy. My bad. Not somewhat, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm being careful. And you know, I like it. Like and as long as you do it right, you take breaks and you get checked and everything. You know, everything wrong with it. But like yeah, like Kai Greene. I mean, isn't he like almost 50? Like he's older, right?
Not 50, in his 40s, but yeah, he looks he's been consistently just I feel like in a bodybuilding shape, right? Like if you look at Kai Greene right now, people always say he's ready to just compete right now if he really wanted to. You know what I mean? They always
Yeah.
praise his physique for sure. I think what happens is two things, right? When a bodybuilder retires, it's either they still stay fit but they just downsize, or they get out of shape. Like there's been a lot of pictures before and after how they just get completely out of shape.
Yeah.
But some like Kai, for example, like he stayed in like full mode. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's because also he feels, that the people want to see him like that as well. They're used to him like that.
Or I mean, you know what? At the end of the day, too, some people just like being muscular and large. It's just like me. Like I just like being big.
For sure. Another guy who looks like phenomenal still, like muscle wise and definition is Victor Martinez. He looks
Oh yeah,
he looks
yeah,
incredible. And he's not competing right now at the moment. You know what I mean? But he looks like he could do it at any moment, really.
absolutely.
Yeah, and obviously those are the two that come to mind. I don't know who else. Like maybe I don't know. I'm sure there's more.
John,
That.
John Anderson. I don't know. Do you know who he is?
No,
Yeah. He's 50 and he puts all those guys to shame.
really.
Yeah, check him out. I did a podcast with him not too long ago.
I gotta look him up, man.
Yeah, 50, man. 50 looks nuts. 285 shredded. Fucking,
Wow.
yeah, nuts.
What about Flex Lewis? I mean, well, he didn't retire, so he's still actually he just taking a break, but he looks great. All right, you see him in Vegas, I'm sure.
Flex looks awesome, dude. He good though, you know?
Yeah. But he's definitely still like an active. He's still a competitor. You know, he didn't retire or anything.
No, I think he's still going to compete.
Yeah, for sure. And I think he's going to. Like, I think this year maybe or next year, but definitely
Yeah.
like soon. I think, you know, from what
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. But I feel like, you know, obviously, but there's some bodybuilders in general, you know, from what I know, like even when they compete, but they off season, they also get out of shape as well. You know what I mean? Because it's, you know, not everybody can just maintain that conditioning all year round. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
All right, Craig. Questions from the fans. You ready?
I am.
Okay, Craig. What is your favorite gym you've ever trained in?
My favorite gym that I've ever trained in, I would have to say Gold's Venice back in the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, back when it was like
What was the vibe like back then? Because I mean, the gym is obviously, you know, it's a big gym. It's nice. You know what I mean? But
I just remember walking in and I couldn't wait to see like industry people, like who's going to be here right now, like what known bodybuilder fitness, you know what I mean? Like it was so cool. You know, nowadays they don't really have that.
like, people don't go there anymore. Or everybody just moved out. I wonder what happened to it.
I think everyone's just coming to Vegas.
That's what happened, right? So when you would go there, you would see like professional bodybuilders. Would you come up and talk to them?
Depends on who it was. Like if I knew of them or like we've talked or, you know, said hi on Instagram. But yeah, I mean, usually when I would see somebody, I would know, you know, I would know of them and we've talked or something, or we've crossed paths at a show. So, I mean, yeah, usually I would shoot for sure.
You ever had a bad experience where you just came up to somebody in the gym or like at the expo or something and tried talking to them and they like didn't want to like give you, you know what I mean, proper respect?
Um, no, never.
Always good.
Everyone's always been pretty cool.
Wait, do you have a second place in mind after the Gold's Venice, a second gym that you've loved training at?
Like present time or back in the day?
Like in all time?
I mean, no. That was the gym where I'd be like going to and I'd be excited.
All right, Craig, what is your favorite place to vacation?
Mexico, Cancun, for the fact that it's like a 2-hour flight. That's the only reason. I went there. I went there with two chicks. Like in August, it was like the best vacation ever.
Yeah, I think you told me about that. I think I've seen videos from that.
Yeah, it was the best vacation ever, man. I highly recommend it.
Have you ever been to Tulum?
I have, yes. Actually, last Christmas,
How was that?
not the, at the one before.
How was that?
It was okay, man. It was dead as hell because of Corona.
Were there restrictions there? Like I heard there's restrictions.
Had to wear masks at all times. That's all I remember. Yeah.
All right, last question, Craig. What's the most calories you've eaten in one day?
I've never counted.
You've
Probably
never
like
done those challenges, like, you know, like those 10,000 calorie challenge. Not never.
I'm finally gonna I'm finally gonna be getting my YouTube going pretty soon. So I definitely maybe might try that. The only thing is I'm not a big eater, so I don't know how that, but you know, maybe like how much cereal can I eat or something stupid? I don't know, like, but yeah, I'm not a big eater, so I think I would fail at those challenges.
Or maybe some other challenge then.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Well, good talking to you. I'm glad that we back at it, man. Look forward to next week.
Sounds good, brother.